Hi everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
What's your name?
Ben's hollering it from the other room. I don't think I sound funny anymore, but my face is swollen, so bear with me, I'll fill you in. It's been a day. I did a short earlier to tell you I'd be on later, but I'll tell you about it here in a minute. Ben, are you coming out? Boy, we had a storm last night. When I went out today, we saw so many branches down and green leaves. It would have looked like fall if they hadn't been green. They were everywhere, just hills of them. And we saw.
Like it's taking the roof off.
Yeah, it did sound like it was going to take the roof off. And it was very loud. And we were coming back at a corner up by a bridge that we live near. And they had these beautiful old trees there. And one of them, it looked like it got twisted off. But Mom said it could have been lightning. I don't know. But that tree was just laying over. And I said, it's a good thing it didn't go the other way, or it would have took out their driveway and their cars. Because they are always parked in that driveway. They never park in their garage. So maybe they'll start now. Did you guys have a lot of storm damage at ARF?
No. They were surprised there were storm damage here, but there's not much.
It really stormed bad here. I was sure that the power was going to go out. I went in there and lit a candle and I said, okay, I'm ready. Got to have a candle so I can see well enough to go to bed.
We actually lost cell service for a bit.
Yeah, I took out my cell service. Bonnie, your package came today. So we'll try to get it to you maybe tomorrow, if I can see you tomorrow. I'm still not sure how I'm going to feel tomorrow, so I don't want to say for sure. But we'll probably come and take you shopping tomorrow. Okay, now telling you what's been going on. Last Saturday, I lost a filling in a tooth right here. And unbeknownst to me, when I lost that filling, the tooth split in half. So now it's in two halves, and it's split clear down under the gum line. I mean, it's just in two pieces.
Yeah.
And I went to the dentist. I called the dentist Monday, and she said, well, I'll see if I can get you in like Thursday or Friday. And I told her, I said, are you crazy? Did you not hear the word I just said? I'm dying. I can't wait that long. And so she said, okay, I'll put you on the to-call list if there's a cancellation, and I'll make you an appointment for Thursday. So that way, if you can't get in Tuesday, because they don't see patients on Wednesday, you can get on Thursday to fall back on. And I was like, if that's the best you can do, that's fine. I wanted to get in Monday. It hurt. It really hurt. Yeah. The day I called her, I wanted to get in. But anyway, it really hurt. It hurt a lot. And yeah, and it hurt right here on my jawbone. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand to touch the side of my face. It hurt so bad. So I go to the dentist and he says, I can't do anything with this. You have an infection. It's down in your jawbone. He said, I'm going to give you these antibiotics. You take it and come back next week. Well, she said, I can get you in for that Friday. I should have waited. I should have listened to what the dentist said, and I should have waited. But I didn't. I thought it would be just fine. So I went to the dentist today. And he gave me 3 shots to numb me. One actually in the gum, one in my lower cheek, and one in like the middle of my cheek. And he came back about 10-15 minutes later and he said, are you ready? And I said, I guess so. And so he started drilling for a cavity that I had. And I could feel it, completely feel it. And I was like, oh, okay, no, the stuff didn't work. I can feel it. He's like, oh, okay, well, we'll do it again. Maybe you just need a little extra. So he did it again, the 3 shots. And there is nothing worse than getting a Novocaine shot. I hate them so much. Mom's over there going, yep, yep.
There's nothing worse except for getting it 3 times and it you know.
So he
Numb.
comes back in 15 minutes and he checks and it's still not numb. So he does it again. And he said, this'll do it. This'll get it. And I was like, okay, you know. Because I've got patchy numbness. Like this here was numb, but this wasn't. And this was. And spots on my tongue were numb, but not my whole tongue. It was weird. And he came back and I could still feel it after that 15 minutes. So he said, okay, I got one more thing I can try. I can give you the shot in the upper jaw. I don't like to do that because it numbs under your eye, the bottom of your eye and under your eye and your nose, and it takes a long time to wear off. And he said, but I think that's our last chance. So he went ahead and he gave me that and he came back. No, didn't do it. So they went ahead and put the filling in, and then he came over and he talked to me and he said, okay, here's the thing. Your insurance won't pay for me to try to remove that tooth again. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? And he said, they will pay for you to go see an oral surgeon and have it surgically removed. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to do that. And he's like, well, you can pay the $285 or whatever it was. I told you, but I can't remember now.
Yeah.
I think it was $285, and I'll do it again. I'll try again, but it might not work again. And I was like, no, I can't do that. So I got the name of an oral surgeon that happens to take my insurance, and he is in downtown Columbus. I hate going downtown in Columbus. No, I mean really. I really, really hate to do that. So on Monday, I'm going to keep taking my antibiotics. And on Monday, I'm going to call around and see if I can't find an oral surgeon a little bit closer to home. And I'm going to have to ask my friend John if he'll drive me because they're going to put me out. They're not going to try to numb it because numbing failed. That's why I have to have the surgery, so he can put me out. And I was like, really?
Since
Anyway.
the numbing didn't work, they literally have to knock her out.
Yeah, they have to knock me out. So this has been going on since last Saturday. And it's been painful and irritating, and I've had trouble talking. And it sucks. Really sucks. I used to have such beautiful teeth. Didn't I have beautiful teeth,
Yes.
Mom? They were straight and pearly white because I used Pearl Drops. I don't know if y'all remember Pearl Drops or not. I loved Pearl Drops. But I used to use Pearl Drops, and my teeth were so... I had braces for a long time, and my teeth were so straight and white. But,
But Mom might need to end it for her.
nope. I broke my front tooth biting off a thread when I was sewing. And I got it filled one time. And when I went to get it refilled when the filling had just worn down and came out, it broke off at the gum line and they had to pull it. So now I have a snaggle tooth. I'm missing a front tooth. So embarrassing. I hate it. But you know what? I just have really crap teeth. And it's not because I don't take care of them. It runs in our family. Yeah. Mom had crap teeth. My grandparents did. My kids don't. They got their teeth from their father, and I am so grateful for that. Seriously. I thought Chris was going to need braces, but he didn't even need braces. His teeth straightened out as he grew. I don't know how I got so lucky with the kids. I don't. So, Benny.
Huh?
Come here.
Hang on.
He always wanders off.
Yep.
Do. It's almost 8 o'clock, I think. What time is it, Chris?
7:55.
Yeah, and I'm going to make hamburgers here in a minute. I decided to wait until I could eat to cook dinner. I told everybody else have a nice big snack because I'm not cooking till late. So we're having hamburgers probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. Okay, tell them about Marysville.
This Tuesday, it sounds like, the sheets opens there. Grand opening.
He's very excited. We're not going, but he's very excited about it.
Would you like to recant that going bit, or would you like to skill it across the side of the head?
Yeah, we're not going, honey.
Yeah, we're not going really.
What else is going on in your little world?
Who, me?
No, your brother. He went out with me to the dentist today.
I thought there was going to be a little bit more done after I got the recycling I was going to do did.
Yeah, he wanted to go recycle. Yeah. I told him from the get-go nothing was happening after the dentist. I don't know why he thought something would.
I thought something was going to happen between recycling and the dentist.
There wasn't time.
To be fair, I didn't exactly expect for the recycling place to be so busy.
They were packed.
I had to go all the way over to dock number 4.
My goodness.
Just to get the cans processed.
There were like 2 men both trying to turn in big batches of like industrial recycling in dock number 1 and fighting around trying to figure out who got to go first. Fussing around. I mean, they weren't throwing hands or anything. But they were like, well, no, I was here first. Yeah, but I had my stuff unloaded here first. So he should take mine first. And the guy said, I ain't dealing with it. And he walked off. And so they were just fussing with each other.
Yeah, I honestly had no clue what was going on. But
he said, we're going to be here for a day. Yeah, I know. I don't know what was going on.
And dock number 3 was just straight up closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to pass by a closed dock and 2 completely full ones.
Ouch.
And I only knew about this after the fact that somebody just had to tell me that I had to go to dock 4 because those 2 were busy. So here I go, traipsing my happy ass over with a single bag of cans. A single puny ass 4-pound bag of cans that happened to have to go into an otherwise employees only dock. There's actually a crumbling sign that said it was an employees only area that I had to go to.
Anyway, he had 4 pounds of cans.
Couldn't decide who was first over at dock 1.
And I think it was $1.80.
Yeah.
But you got them out of your room.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Chris, how was your day today?
Mixed bag. Everything was fine until I got home and got that one email, which I won't go into detail, but long story short, might not be getting my helmet till after it launches.
I want to know about the present.
Oh, that went really well.
Well, tell me about it.
Everyone, the other girlfriends was jaw dropped and was chewing at their boyfriends for not getting them any. Anything like that. They got little trinkets, but not fancy jewelry and stuff.
All the guys.
So my girlfriend liked it.
Did she like it even though it wasn't red?
Yep.
It was a silver heart. And it had like a small heart on one side and then a bigger heart shape on the other side. And then to match the bigger shape, there was a band of white and blue stones. White sapphire and
sapphires.
I forget what the blue was.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyway, it was really pretty.
Hey, listen to my info here.
What?
All the guys over there think Christopher's an asshole because he one-upped them giving his girlfriend his old ball and chain, mind you. So
that was a good thing Paul wasn't there today. He would have gotten chewed out too, I'm pretty sure.
So was today her actual birthday?
Yeah.
Did she put her necklace on?
She didn't. She wore something that clashed with it.
Ah.
So she's going to wear it Monday.
You ought to take a picture of her.
Yeah.
Hey, take a picture. It'll last longer.
She also got a different arm shirt than I got for her birthday today, too.
What color was his? Neon something, wasn't it?
Mine was neon orange.
Orange, yep.
Hers was a bright pink.
Bright pink. She got probably neon pink.
Probably.
That is a nice color, his orange shirt. It really is.
Orange and pink. Aren't those companion colors?
Orange and pink go well together, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, apparently, if you look on the color wheel, some colors just plain go together there, you know?
I could go into secondary and tertiary colors and color theory and the color wheel and all that other stuff. But
Yeah,
it's
there's
just
plenty of
easier to
channels
say
to do
they
that.
look nice
Yep.
together.
Yeah, there's already plenty of other channels that do that already.
I know.
Why clog the space, right?
So what's coming up?
Hopefully another Sheets trip. I don't know where it's gonna be, but I hope there is one.
I know you do.
Well, next Wednesday is my
Face is
appointment
just
with the
warm.
ISP, as well as Steady Barbecue.
Okay, Bonnie, we can't do anything next Wednesday because Chris has an appointment. And he's going to City Barbecue, and I told him I was coming with him that day. Oddly enough, he didn't want to take me.
And next Friday is National Chocolate Milk Day. So we're going to make chocolate milk different ways. And I told him there's one way I heard of that was really good because it makes it a thick, creamy version instead of traditional.
Uh-huh.
And that's take chocolate chips, melt them into a liquid, and then stir them into the chocolate milk. And then let it chill that way.
That wouldn't really work, though. It does?
All you need
Doesn't
to
the chocolate just harden as soon as it hits the milk?
do, you got the milk hot, I mean,
Oh, nobody said that.
or you dissolve it in something hot. And add
Okay.
it. But I personally
I
would
didn't know.
melt it in milk.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
probably be easier.
Oh, you wanna know something else?
What?
If any of you are huge milkshake fans and happen to go to Shoots, they got this special offer going on that will knock $2 off the price of one.
Yeah.
So get
It's
out
not
there
going to
and
be a
get-
sheet-centric video, though, then.
No, I'm just saying. So get out there and get your freakiest shake yet and knock $2 off the price.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm still in as much pain as I was Monday,
Yeah.
Which sucks.
which sucks because I don't know when I'll be able to get in to see a surgeon. I mean, it could be a month.
Yeah.
There's no way to know.
It doesn't just suck. It suck diddly ucks.
So say a little prayer for me that I don't lose my mind and beat somebody to death. Hopefully the infection doesn't come back because I do feel so much better without that in my jaw. What are you waving one finger?
If you find a doctor that does this,
Yeah?
and they don't have an opening right away, call your doctor and tell him you need a referral,
Mm-hmm.
and it might help.
He gave me a referral to the doctor in Columbus. But I'll make him do it anyway. Least he can do is help me out. Couldn't get me numb.
Always willing to do the least we can do.
I was sitting there going, oh, come on, try some more. He's like, I literally cannot put any more in your jaw. You've had as
It is
much.
dangerous.
You've had as much as you can possibly have. And I was like,
Okay.
fine. I just didn't want to leave with that sore tooth in my head.
I'm concerned that the infection is still active in your jawbone.
Yeah, because that's what kept the Novocaine. It wasn't really Novocaine. It's probably xylocaine. I'm allergic to real Novocaine.
She just calls it that because
That's
you know,
the,
That's what
you know,
everyone calls it.
yeah.
I know like a lot of people refer to searching in general as Googling.
Yeah.
Even if they're not actually using Google.
But anyway, my point is, I still have an infection in my jaw. It's not completely better yet. And that's what kept it from numbing. And if I'd waited till Monday, it might have been better. Yeah. But no, I listened to the troll that works at the front desk.
Control.
I don't like her on top of it. Okay, I was going to get off here, but I'm going to bitch about her for a minute first. I do not like her. I have never liked her. And now she likes to carry on about how short-staffed they are. Well, there used to only be 2 people that worked the front desk, and now there's 4. So I don't see what short staffing she's talking about. And she won't let anybody but her answer the phone. And I mean, they'll tell you that. She's the only one allowed to answer the phone. And she just puts it on the answering machine and never calls you back. I have never, ever, not one time had them call me back from there. This is Comfort Dental Dinner on Route 23 near Delaware. Seriously, the woman who works in the front is a troll. She's horrible. She's mean. I should never have listened to her. But she was just like, we'll just get you in Friday. It'll be fine. And I thought, well, good. I won't have to sit all weekend
Right.
with my tooth hurting. Mistake. That's what's pissing me off about it, is I should have just said no. So I kind of blame myself a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
She's actively
Next time you're
causing
in there,
more
ask them
problems.
if he's related to her.
I asked him maybe 3 or 4 visits ago. I said, what is up with the woman up front? I said, you know, you guys don't ever answer any of my messages. He just looked like, oh, really? And he was like, well, I'll have to talk to her about that. And I said, you know, I doubt it. He's like, no, I really will. And I was like, uh-huh. I know he didn't.
No way. No, it wouldn't be going on if not.
They have 2 cubbies that they can sit out and use the computer. And she has her kids' drawings and pictures in both of them. Nobody else is allowed to put anything up. Frickin' troll. I'm not joking. She's a horrible woman. Ugh. And I listened to her, and now I'm going to pay the price.
Like that doctor's, my cancer doctor's nurse.
Yeah.
I told her I had to come in and have a bandage removed, remember?
Yeah.
And she said no. And I suggested it's right here. Yeah, and I see it. There
Yeah.
are stitches and they need to come out. She said, no, neurosurgery doesn't take stitches. I got really ticked off. I quit using them because of it.
Mm-hmm. What did I used to say about Chris and Ben's good eye doctor down at Children's Hospital? I said the best doctor in the world will not be able to help you if you can't get through his stupid staff.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. The best doctor in the world can't help you.
No better than his dad.
And our doctor that we use in Marysville used to have a raging bitch that worked the front desk. Remember her? Oh, I threatened to quit going there like so many times over her. She would want to say whatever was wrong with you real loud in front of everybody.
Yes.
And she would tell you that she didn't know if the doctor had time to see you today. She didn't know shit. She didn't like to make appointments. She didn't like to do this. She didn't like to do that. You had to deal with her because it was ongoing. And one time,
There was nobody else to deal with.
yeah, and then one time I went in there, and that was back when I had to pay for my visits.
Yeah.
And in the middle, and the doctor was in the room with me. She come barging in without knocking, letting me know I had to pay before I left. And Dr. Herzog told her to get out.
Yeah.
And I told Dr. Herzog, I said, she is like that all the time. She's mean, she's loud, she's always doing stuff. And it's not just me, she does it to a lot of people. And it wasn't too much longer that we stopped seeing her. I mean, maybe it was a couple months, but it wasn't really a lot longer. I think it shocked her when she came barging in.
Mm-hmm.
And she got her eyes opened.
Mm-hmm.
So, bad staff in any doctor's
No
office
way
will ruin it.
doctors will put up with everything like that.
Oh no. She just opened that. She didn't even knock. You know, I could have been sitting there strip stark naked. You don't know. Or getting something burnt off my face, or lopped off a toe, or, you know, it could have been anything going on.
Right.
Oh, what a bitch. I've had bad luck with office staff in the past. What it is they think they run the place. And the doctors who have no clue how to make an appointment or bill an account or do any of that are actually a little intimidated by their office staff because they wouldn't know how to do it if you held a gun to their head. And so they think it's some big trick to be able to balance and juggle. And it's not. Any idiot with a high school education can do it.
Yeah. I was a dropout. I could do it.
Oh, yeah. She got her GED, though. Somebody was talking about how in prison this guy got his general education diploma. And you know what? I finished watching the video before it dawned on me that meant he got his GED. I don't think I'd ever heard it referred to
Yeah.
by anything but the letters.
Yeah.
I've fallen down a hole on YouTube of true crime. You know, I try not to watch it too much because it brings me down. But I find it so interesting. So it's like I have to find a happy balance, you know. And I was watching actually a list of 20 teenagers who got life in prison. And you would think, how did this 13-year-old, this 12-year-old, whatever, do that horrible thing? But they did.
Usually you find some horrible things been done to them too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. Except this one boy who was just crazy.
Yeah.
He wasn't right. Yeah. I'm not saying that he had a perfect life or anything, but you could tell he was born to be that way. Yeah. Some people are just born bad. I know that sounds awful. You shouldn't say that, but it's really kind of true. I was born to be a pain in the ass, and I'm very good at it. So
Our family was basically born not to take crap from anybody, so don't start anything with us.
don't make me kick your butt. What do I always say? Don't start it. Don't start with me because I'll finish it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know
Don't
I
start
look
with-
like a fat little old lady, but
But you start something
when
with
the
her.
temper rises.
I'll hurt myself to hurt somebody. I forget that I'm crippled and fat and old.
You know, go ahead and scrape that woman's face on the bar.
I'm so mean. That's why I don't drink. I'm a terrible mean drinker.
So was mother.
Ugh.
If I were actually able to drink, if I were drinking, and then somebody decided to piss me off, their jaw would basically be broken because I'd make their face, while it was still open, become best friends with the edge of a counter.
Now, Ben, I'm glad, can't drink. He's allergic to alcohol. And you've never met a mom more grateful in your life because he would be an alcoholic.
We had some.
Yeah, we have a lot of alcoholism in our family. And
For some stupid reason.
Chris, I think, would waste a lot of money sitting around drinking beer on the weekends.
And playing cards with Cousin Bill, who cheats, by the way.
But
We don't have a
Ben
cousin.
would be a full-fledged alcoholic. He'd hide fifths in his room. And yeah.
I'd fill a swimming pool with beer and swim in it.
Well, we got lucky. Neither one of us got hit with that.
Yeah.
Alcoholism. My grandfather, her father, was a practicing alcoholic till the day he
Wasn't
died.
alcoholic. He had bottles hidden. I found them.
He always kept them hidden in his truck. I used to, every time they put him in the hospital for something, I'd have to sneak because Sherry wouldn't let me do it. That's my sister. I would have to sneak. Oh, you've heard me tell this. Over to the nurse's station and tell them that he might have problems because he's a real alcoholic and he drinks every day and he might have DTs or something, and certainly it isn't good for his stroke or whatever he just had for him to be going through that. So okay, this video is ridiculously long. Anybody got a quote?
Not today. We had so many negative spots. I don't think of doing the quote.
Okay, well, come see us on Monday. I'll probably be done complaining about my tooth then, but don't count on it. And in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I hope you feel better than me. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.